delightful to be here as always. The philosophy of regeneration is just one of the many, many things that I love about Sunrider. And I love how Dr. Chen shared it with us many years ago when he said, if you had a set 5 horses and they were pulling a cart, think of that as the 5 systems of your body that are taking care of your whole body. He said, if one of those horses was not well, you wouldn't stop feeding the other 4. You feed all 5 and give that weak one more. And so with the philosophy of regeneration, what we do is we actually nourish our body, our cleansing systems. We nourish our all the systems of our body so that when they're nourished, they bring the whole body back in balance. They reset. And when we nourish the system, which is the digestive, the immune, the respiratory, the endocrine, and the circulatory system, those 5 major systems, they actually run our body. And so nourishing them, the whole body actually gets back in balance, is able to regenerate, and we can go on with having a healthy and happy life. It's a very straightforward system and very simple to understand. And it's what really attracted me to Sunrider. And 34 years ago, I was introduced by a naturopathic doctor. I lost my health after a very tragic thing happened in my life. And I owned restaurants at the time and only knew traditional business, but I actually could not run the business. I was not well anymore. And my brother took me to a naturopath. He shared Sunrider and shared with us the whole concept. I bought what was called the Nourish Balance Cleanse, or our Sun Pack. And I started to eat the products, and it was a gradual thing for me, but my thinking became clear. I started to feel more optimistic. I had put on like 43% body fat because of the shock. And over time, well, I'm 72 now, and over time, I'm like 18% body fat. I'm so healthy and so vital, and my skin glows, and, I just feel great. And so with the philosophy of regeneration, with, my happy, healthy life back, it was so interesting what happened. And that is, people started to say to me, what are you doing? Like, you look different, and you're getting slimmer. And so they were asking me all these questions, and I really didn't know much about anything about Sunrider because I was just eating some of the products. And I would just say, well, I'm eating these herbal products, and that's all I'm doing different. And they would say, well, could you get me some? And back then, I just did what the naturopath did to me. I sponsored them all as IBOs, and I got them a sun pack. And they started loving the products too. And then they started saying, hey, I've got someone. Can you help me with them? And I'm like, well, I'll do my best. And so I would start helping them. And so over the years, I have built this beautiful team of people who, like, people I introduced 34 years ago are still with me. They're some of my top leaders in my organization. They're my bestest friends. And, the benefits that I've had from Sunrider, besides the great community and the travel, I mean, Sunrider has taken us to places I would never have gone if it wasn't for them. The Mediterranean, the Baltic, Hawaii, the Bahamas, lots of places in the US. And it was rewards that they gave us for just sharing our love of the products and hearing people's needs and hearing people's problems and simply just offering a solution. And, in my life, if I hear someone's in need, I have to share. And, for me, it's not about whether they accept what I'm sharing. It's just in my heart, I have to do that. And so that's how my business started to develop. And then I thought one day, you know what? I like this business way better than the restaurant business. So I sold the restaurants and started to put my full-time focus into my Sunrider business and grow my organization. And the rest is history, because 34 years later, I'm loving it more than ever. And my team is growing, and they're doing fun things. Like, we do the best things in the whole wide world. We do challenges where we do hiking or swimming or yoga or whatever. We go on trips. It's a business like no other. And being able to do it from home, heck, we've been doing it from home for years, and now everybody's trying to do it from home. So yeah, it's just been great. And today I wanted to share with you kind of how I start my day. When they say share some of your favorites, I'm like, oh, I'd have to put all 400 products on the table. It would take up too much space. So I picked some of my favorites that I do in the morning. I like to start my day with Liquid 5. Remember, I talked about those 5 horses and nourishing those 5 horses and 5 systems of the body. Well, that's what Liquid 5, which is another version of our quinary, does. And so why I like this is because I can take it with me if I'm in a hurry, if I'm traveling, whatever. And it's so simple, because all you do is just take off the little plastic cap, and you just swallow. I hold it under my tongue for a little bit and swallow it. And all my horses are revving up for the day. Then what I do, my second favorite, is my sunrise. And I have stories about this, things I've done where sunrise has just given me that extra pure energy to just move forward and do more things. And so what I do is I just take the little plastic cap off, and I just, I love the taste of sunrise. This is an energy drink that's so convenient, and it's full of antioxidants, just like our Liquid 5. So you're getting like all this nourishment in a very concentrated form that's so convenient and easy. And I know my athletes love it, my university students, you know, because if they're stuck or they have to do something that's really strenuous, they just pull this out of their pocket, and in a few minutes, they've got that extra go. And then the third thing I love to have every morning is my Vitadophilus. And this is probably the most unique product as far as any kind of probiotic. Because of Dr. Chen's wisdom, he actually coats our acidophilus with apple pectin. And why that's significant is most culture, when you take it into your body, gets destroyed. I mean, you do get some that go where it's supposed to go, but a lot you don't, but not with our Vitadophilus. With our Vitadophilus, because it's coated, you get all of the friendly bacteria. It goes where it needs to go. And what happens is we have a healthier gut. And, you know, our gut and our brain are connected. So if we feed our gut, we feed our brain, and we're clearer thinking, and our digestive system works better. And I like to eat my Vitadophilus just right out of the package in the morning. And so all I do, you know, it's so convenient because they put these little cuts in the top, and you just open it and just put it under your tongue. I like to keep it under my tongue for a few seconds. So I eat that, and I like to drink my Cali along with it. And it tastes so delicious. And another thing I like to do in the evening with it is I put it in a bowl. I put our Vitafruit in a bowl. I cut up some fruit, and that's my dessert. So I take my apple or my orange, I put it in my Vitafruit, then I dunk it into my Vitadophilus. Best dessert ever. Kids would love it. Anyway, so those are some of my favorite products. And my fourth product I love to snack on in the morning is my Sun Bar. I eat it very slowly, and I chew it really well, but this is packed with nutrition, with antioxidants. It is so good for you, so convenient. If you have children, if you put it in their lunch pail, you'll feel really confident that they're getting their nourishment, even if they don't have anything else till they get home. And you could take it for lunch, put it in your pocket if you're traveling, in your purse. It's just awesome. It's so convenient. So those are just some of the products that I enjoy with Sunrider. And I just have to say that Sunrider is so special in my life. And my whole family are Sunriders. All my friends are Sunriders because we see the benefit. And, hats off to the Doctors Chen for their commitment, their integrity. I've watched the children grow up to be just fantastic leaders in the company. And, the things they've shared with us, they're so generous. And I am so excited to share our 40th anniversary in Texas, and that's coming up in September. And I sure hope that you're going to join us and start on some of the products and see the benefit, and then join in our community. And I promise you, you will never regret it. So thank you so much, Maggie, for giving me the opportunity to share.